In 2012, we started that iStartup. That it was crazy. The idea was like we wanted to create like, how do I say, a collaborative way for people to go to nightclubs. Because still nowadays, you want to go to a nightclub, you ask in the front, oh, how is there? And the guy said, no, it's very good. Or, the security guy.
Down there, it's
such a problem.
Yeah.
Oh man, we've got tons of girls in here, guys. Now
Totally. I don't know how is it here in Australia, but in Brazil they used to do that a lot. They keep, when there's hot girls in the line, sometimes they keep the girls, oh, it's full, and they keep just for people who are walking around, see, there's a lot of girls coming, and then you get in there, and this is shit. So it's
at the start of the night especially, they'll do that.
So our idea is we're going to solve that problem. We're going to have something that people are with their mobiles. Okay, enough the story. The app was beautiful. We put money, we put effort, but no one used it. Like in the beginning,
I would use it.
Look, but that was the problem, and theoretically I would use as well. But we did a bad project, not a bad software, a bad project. How does that come? Because then what you have that idea, right?
Well, how did you find out a bad project?
I'm gonna let you know this story. Imagine that we are creating this project here, right? Then we get excited. I could see that Will was, wow, that's a good idea. Then we created. We were like 8 people, and in our room, like 8 months working that before the release, in our room, in our parallel universe that we created, that was amazing. So we put a lot of features because this, and then people is going to do that and that and that. And it was, wow, that's amazing. Then we invited like 30 friends, and then, champagne for everyone. We explained the whole thing. I was in a TV making a presentation like Steve Jobs, blah, blah, blah. And everyone, that's amazing that all these 30 people were using. Then we invited more people. Then we had 100 users. You're amazing. Everyone is using. And then, okay, let's release for, John Smith who lives wherever and you never saw to use that. Then
because there was too many features?
That John Smith downloaded it was like, no one used it.
Was it because there was too many features?
Yeah, that's one of the thing. And when I gave up on the project, I decided to interview 15 people who never saw the project before. And I made a lot of questions. But question number 1 was, what is this app for? And I have like 5 options. There's one that was the main one. The other ones, they could notice. Man, it was like 20% each. Like people couldn't see what we wanted to do with that. Yeah. And when I saw that, I realized, this is shit. So it was a huge disappointment. It was a punch in my face. It was the money you had, everything, you're so young, everything going good. And I was like, fuck. Then, okay, why, after a while, why that happened? So we started to study, So of course, nowadays everyone talks about like lean startup, the blue book I recommend for everyone who's going to start up.
What's the book?
The Lean Startup.
The Lean Startup.
Yeah. What happened? As you see, startups, they work with uncertainty. So it's very...
Sorry. I'm saying, Bior, write that down.
Yeah.
Write that down.
So it's very easy, man. It's very easy for you to waste energy. Startups actually is the place are the places in the world where you most waste things. Why? Resources. Because usually startups they bring a lot of intelligent people. Usually they bring young people, and they bring people who are willing to work 18 hours a day. Right? It's crazy. But what's the problem? Because there is a lot of uncertainty, and people get, I'm going to change the world. They see Facebook, they believe they're going to be a Zuckerberg or etc. They believe so much in what they want to do that they cannot manage that. And then becomes what I did, what a lot of people do. You go, and suddenly, no one is going to use that. And then you put money, energy, and time. Time never come back. That's the problem, right? Money comes and go. I got a lot of money. I lost a lot of money. I will get more money. That's how life is, right? We're going to die without. But time,
your
time is one time.
Your hearse doesn't have a toe ball.
Yeah. So what we realized, okay, you have to study that. So I went to Silicon Valley. I went to see what people were doing with that. So there's basically what people do in that case. You have a leap of faith, like Airbnb leap of faith. It's like, I believe people want to stay in each other's house and pay/receive money for that. That's it, period, right? Then you build an MVP, a minimal viable product. right? You have to build the minimal thing to test if what you assume is true is true.